Ooh, what's going on, everybody? This is Pokesatsu, coming at you with a Let's Play of Pokemon Platinum, but a very special Let's Play. For this Let's Play, I'm going to be using Steel-type Pokemon. Now, this isn't going to be a Nuzlocke run or anything like that. This is just going to be me going through the entire game with only Steel types. Like I said, I needed a break from the Heart Gold Nuzlocke just because I was feeling a bit burnt out by it. So now that I don't have to do a lot of crazy edits or anything like that and don't have to keep track of a whole lot, I think this will be a nice good change of pace. It was either this or a recently announced ROM hack of Crystal Legacy. So I've personally decided to go with this, and I think I'll save Crystal Legacy for a blind playthrough. I do know a little bit about it, so I know what to expect, but I figure this would be a bit more interesting. Now, I am going to have to go through a montage because, since I'm not Nuzlocking this, I want to make sure I get a good nature. Because our first starter we're going to be choosing is Empoleon, aka Pedplup. So, let's start the jazz music, shall we? Oh, and yeah, I wanted to get up to this point just so it kind of speeds up the process a bit. Less for you guys to have to watch, so... So as you can see, you are able to lose the battle, especially if the rival chooses Turtwig, which, side note, I love Torterra, favorite Pokemon. But yeah, let's get back into the montage, because I forgot, you can't check your Pokemon's stats until after the battle. Oy vey.
A few moments later.
Okay, so never mind on the montage. We actually got a pretty decent nature right off the bat. We got a Calm, which increases our special defense and decreases our attack. And Empoleon is a special attacker. And it's also got Sturdy Body, which is a plus defense IV personality. So we got some pretty decent bulk. So I think I'm going to stick with this one. I was hoping for a plus special attack nature, but hey, you take what you can get, right? And we got the running shoes. So let us run. Unfortunately, we did lose the battle, but it is what it is. Too slow, Pokesatsu. I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to see Professor Rowan so I can thank him properly. So I had this great idea, okay? Listen up, okay? You know that lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guys, let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Rowan happy, I'm sure of that. Me and you together, we've got nothing to fear. Now, if you know Barry from the anime and you know how he is as a character, you understand why I'm talking so fast. And I forgot I have the running shoes. Oh, right, we're at the lake. Get ready because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one, it's here. It even says so on the sign. Trust me on this one. You don't want to know. Audrey, don't tell him. You should have told me, but you did, and now I'm telling you, you don't want to know. I love this song. A lot of Diamond and Pearl's Platinum, a lot of Gen 4's music is just perfect. Like, honestly, the DS generation of Pokemon games is my absolute favorite. More so than anything because of the music. I don't know what it is, but the chiptunes for the DS just, they are so good when it comes to music. What's going on? The flowing time, the expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep all you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. Allow me to pass. Step aside. What was that about? Weird guy. Okay, Pokesatsu, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. Did you hear that, Pokesatsu? That was a legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs, P-O-K, accent E balls? We don't have those. We can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Didn't Professor Rowan give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at the lab if we need anything. Okay, Posatsu, I'll race you. First one in Professor Rowan's lab is Sandy Town rules. He's honestly, Barry is one of my, like, is definitely in my top 5 of favorite rivals. I'll probably be making some cuts to skip over some wild battles. There's still probably going to be the grinding montages, but yeah. We'll get some level ups then, because we're not going to be able to catch another steel type for a while. And I'm not just going to sit here and like just wait to use a Piplup. Some challenge runs do that, but like I said, I'm just gonna, yeah. So I will cut back to when it is relevant. Oh, and before I cut, a lot of people say Generation 4 is the slowest, and while I can kind of see their point, tiny mushroom. Something I noticed is that it really depends on what you're playing it on. Obviously, the BDSP is going to run faster. It's just how it is, new hardware. But I found that it only runs slower for some reason on the 3DS. I don't know why that is. When I played it on a DS Lite, it had no problem. It ran just fine. But it seems like there's a little bit of slowdown with the 3DS. It's weird, but it is what it is. Hi, I work at a Pokemart. Did you know that Pokemon's health is measured by hit points? Pokemon runs out of HP, it faints, and can't battle anymore. Pokemon's HP gets low, you should heal it with a potion. Here, let me give you a potion as a free sample. First one's free. It will automatically go into your medicine pocket of your bag. And even though it says the potion, I think it gives us more than one, right? No, it's just one, okay. And thankfully, another thing, something I want to mention real quick. I did make this layout if it wasn't obvious enough. It wasn't too hard to make. If y'all want a tutorial on how to make this basic ass design, I'm more than happy to. But yeah, I did make this myself. It's very, very bare bones basic, but it still gets the point across. The reason I haven't added anything to it other than like the basic stuff is because I want to save these blank canvases for when I want to add certain things. So yeah. And now I forget what I was going to say. Oh yeah. So because Gen 4 takes place on the top screen, you'll be able to see everything I'm doing. Except for when I'm choosing an attack, obviously, but other than that, you'll be able to see everything I'm doing, whereas with Heart Gold, you wouldn't have been able to. So, yeah. One thing I don't miss. The one-step encounters. Oh, there you are. Please, come with me. The professor is waiting. This is it, our Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go. Dude. What the? Oh, it's you, Pokesatsu. That old guy, he's not scary so much as he is totally out there. Oh, it doesn't matter, Pokesatsu. I'm out of here. See you later. Apologies if you heard a car alarm. For some reason, I thought I did. Oh well. Wow, what was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside. Another thing I love. There's 2 different versions of this, so... Well, well, look who's here. Tokusatsu, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. And trusting you with that Piplup was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? Yes. No, shit, fuck. Okay, we'll have to wait till we get to the name raider and in the grass gym city. I forget the name of it. I forgot that I remapped the controls to have the buttons swap, so I pressed B instead of A and alright. Whatever name I think of, I'll put up on screen, because I didn't really have a name in mind yet, so yeah. Well, not on screen, y'all know what I mean. Yeah. When I first saw you two about to step into the tall grass without Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children. But now, you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already there is a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Piplup feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Piplup of yours. I'm so glad that you're kind towards Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to. Oh, I just can't say it. Very ambiguous fret is very ambiguous. Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Yes. Good answer. That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Tokusatsu, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got one too. When you walked up to Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I lived for 60 long years. Even now I get a thrill when I'm with my Pokemon. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go. Tokusatsu, your grand adventure begins right now. The Pokemon that I met for the first time was a Chimchar. If you had chosen a Chimchar in Route 201, we'd have the same Pokemon now. No, we wouldn't, because, just like in Black and White, whatever starter you and your rival doesn't choose is the one that the other NPC chooses. So if you chose Tepig, and Sharon chose Oshawott, then Bianca would have gotten a Snivy. Just like in this case, I got Piplup, Barry got Turtwig, and Dawn got Chimchar. Usually the way I play this is, not only because Torterra is my favorite starter in this generation, but I go with Torterra just because it's a bit more anime accurate, because then Dawn ends up with Piplup and Barry ends up with Chimchar. So, not that it matters, but anyway, I'm Dawn. I also help the professor add pages to the Pokédex, so in a sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. Oh, fuck. I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Tokusatsu. Now we can exit. Tokusatsu! I have something good here. You should take this as well. TM27 Return. That was a technical machine. That one contains the move Return. Using a TM teaches them instantly to a Pokemon. Bear in mind, however, that a TM is single use only. The move Return gains power the more friendly your Pokemon is with you. It's up to you, of course, if you want to use that TM or not. I'll send you off with that, with the wish that your journey will be fun. Oh wow, I didn't know the professor had TMs. Was he a trainer when he was young? Okay, Pokesatsu, I'll act as your mentor. I've got a bit more experience than you as a trainer and as the professor's assistant. Okay, follow me. Yeah, we're just gonna skip through this. Oh, that's right, Pokesatsu. Don't you need to let your family know what you're going to be on the Professor Own with the Pokedex? You may need to go far away, so I think you should let someone know. Oh, but before you go, heal up your Pokemon at that Pokemon Center. It'll be a lot less scary that way. Okay, bye now. And in case y'all weren't aware, the protagonist I chose is also named Lucas. Something else I want to mention is, whether you already know this fact or not, it's fine. I'm still going to spew the facts anyway. But this was the first this was the first game to introduce the physical special split. What is the physical special split? Well, to put it simply, it is basically... give me a second. No, screw it. Let's pick up this item and go. Basically, the physical special split is where they finally made it to where there's a separation between attacks and special attacks. So originally, the elemental punches, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, and Ice Punch, were only coded as special moves. So Pokemon like Jinx, or Vaporeon, or Alakazam could use those moves and have the stats to back it up. But now they've gone back to being physical moves. So now, if you were to use them on like a Hitmonchan or a Machop, you would be able to have the stat benefit as well. Welcome home, Pokesatsu. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? Take a quick rest, dear. What is it, Pokesatsu? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big? Oh dear, okay dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Oh, I know, Pokesatsu. I've got something that you'll find useful. Now, the journal, basically, all it does is, if you haven't played your copy of Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, it'll basically just show you, hey, this is what you did before you dropped the game for like a day or so. So that way you can kind of stay up to speed with what you're doing. Obviously they dropped this feature at some point, I don't know when. I think this was only in the regular DS games. I think they dropped it when X and Y came out. I could be wrong though. Each record, data event, blah, 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 yeah. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just joking, dear. Yep, Pokesatsu. I'll be all by myself, so you go and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experience... something in my eye. I don't know what it is. Randomly I'll have like some gunk in my eye and it just goes away. Ugh. When you're exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother happy too. But come back sometimes. I'd like to see the kind of Pokemon you've caught, dear. Excuse me, is my little Barry here? Oh, no, he's not. Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? The boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry, Pokesatsu will deliver that to him. Won't you, Pokesatsu? Oh, really? You do that for me? Please take this to Barry for me. Bye-bye, Pokesatsu. Enjoy your adventure. Let me think. Knowing my boy here probably head straight to Jubilife City. Okay, please take that to my Barry. So it's kind of like the Oaks Parcel quest. Okay. I'm probably just gonna cut to when it's important, so, because I got some leveling up to do. Oh, that's right. Tokusatsu, I haven't shown you how to catch a Pokemon. I'll demonstrate how to catch one, so just watch me, okay? No. See, isn't it neat? Actually, it's better to lower your target's HP more than I did. It's important to get the Pokemon's HP down as low as possible. This is because a healthy Pokemon is very difficult to catch. Oh, Pokemon also get easier to catch if you make them sleep or something by using a Pokemon's move. Okay, Tokusatsu, to get you started, I'll give you 5 Pokeballs. And we're gonna use one of those Pokeballs right away, because I need an HM slave for a bit. So far, I've got the team that I want to use in mind, but along the way, we're going to be using a very good HM slave that everybody loves, and hopefully it's the first to appear. Bidoof! Now, you do have an option with Bidoof. You can catch it and evolve it into its evolution Barrel, which also is a really great HM slave, or you can wait till a little bit later and catch its evolved form. But yeah, I'm gonna do some level up, because, yeah. And I just realized I was trying to catch it. God damn it. Now, Bidoof won't be added to the layout just because there's no point in me putting him on there if I'm not going to use him for battle.
5 minutes later.
Okay. Piplup is now currently level 7. I think we're good to take on this guy. We'll see. You're a Pokemon trainer, and so am I. Our eyes met, so we battle first. Oh yeah, for some reason I thought it was like a level 9. Like I said, I love the music from the DS games. It's so good. Also, I don't know if I said it in my Heart Gold Nuzlocke, but for the longest time, for some reason I thought Heart Gold Soul Silver were part of Generation 5, not Generation 4. Because, unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure all of the DS Pokemon games have a day-night cycle. Oh, you better not, you bitch. Okay. I didn't want to have to heal, but I can't risk shit. Because that quick attack could crit. We got the crit, okay. Is that enough to get our stab move? Yeah! Now I think Bubble is slightly too strong, is slightly worse than Water Gun. I could be wrong on that. Let me double check. Yeah, Water Gun I believe does 40 and this does 20, so not really a great stab move, but it's a stab special. Is it a stab special? Yeah, stab special. It's gonna be our best stab special move at the moment, so I think you have a Badoo, don't you? I spy with my little eye a trainer! A battle, please! Oh yeah, and it lowers the speed too, I forgot about that. And if you notice, I changed the text box theme to match the kind of Pokemon we're going to be using. Now, because, as far as I know, we're not going to have access to a steel flying type, unless Skarmory's on this, but either way, I'm going to be giving the move Pluck, which we'll get eventually, to my Empoleon. How are we looking? Yeah, I'm going to go heal and then come back. There's one more trainer, and I'd rather be fully prepared. Oh yeah, one more thing. I could be wrong on this, I'll correct myself if I am, but Generation 4 was the first generation to introduce being able to run inside buildings. Gen 3 prior, you weren't able to, you just kind of had to walk around. I could be wrong on that. Again, I'll correct myself if so, but yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh. Whenever I try to clear my throat sometimes, I end up burping because of the stupid air bubbles, and I hate it. Like, see if I can capture it. Yeah, right there. Sorry if that grossed anybody out. Oh god, I hate it. Let's have a Pokemon battle. But I'm gonna win. Are you? Are you really though? Ooh, is a Bernie grass cloak. So we're not gonna be able to get stab off. Because I believe right now it's considered a bug and grass type. So, like if it was a pure bug type, then I'd be able to take use of our bubble stab, but... And honestly, Empoleon's attack isn't bad. It's just its special attack is slightly higher, so it's better to use it as a special attacker. I believe there's an item over here, yes. Another potion. Okay, good. Hi Pokesatsu, are you catching Pokemon? I think you feel a lot safer if you were to catch some more. You know, like when you need to travel to faraway places. Oh, I know. Don't you think it's better to know more about Pokemon? Sure it is. I know just the place. Come on, don't be shy. Follow me. That man, what is he doing? What? How did you know? How did you unmask me as a member of the International Police? Huh? I beg your pardon? I was just making conversation. You claim you were only making conversation, do you? But I know better not to believe that. No. You recognized right away that I was someone extraordinary. That is why you spoke to me, is it not? Your power of observation is fearsome. Quite admirable, you are. Now that my cover has been blown, let me introduce myself. I am globe-trotting elite of the International Police. My name, no, I shall inform you of only my code name. My code name is Looker. It is what they all call me. Incidentally, is the saying, don't be a thief familiar to you? Yes. Yes, that is correct. Taking what belongs to others is wrong. Unfortunately, there are apparently those who do not heed these words. In Sinnoh, in fact, there are criminals stealing the Pokemon of others. I have therefore been on the lookout for characters arousing my suspicion. Incidentally, you are trainers, yes? Perhaps you can make use of this. The versus recorder. It's not the versus seeker, but we'll get that a little bit later. That versus recorder. It is a nifty device for recording a match. I obtained it because it's quite popular these days. And myself, I do not do Pokemon battle very often. It will be in better hands with you. Also, I have a request. If you were to see me again, I ask that you not talk to me, for I am on duty. Actually, yes, you may speak to me. You must. Not because I am lonely, no. You must inform me of bad guys. You must inform me of any happenings. It was very terrible, but I was trying to go for Mojo Jojo from Powerpuff Girls. I'm not great with impressions or keeping up with fast talking speed, but there you go. There are some impressions I work on, but they're not the greatest. Ah, itchy nose. Fucking Christ. Working for the international police must be hard. Pokesatsu, here it is. It's the trainer school. The name says it all. I saw your friend Barry go in earlier. He could still be in there studying. Okay, bye now. Okay, we got a little bit more time, so I'm not going to end the episode just yet. And honestly, I feel like Heart Gold Soul Silver is actually slower than Diamond Pearl Platinum. But more so in terms of like story pacing, because I feel like I'd be able to condense those episodes. Is there a... No, okay. I feel like I'd be able to condense those episodes in under an hour, like maybe 30 minutes at most, like with the first episode. But yeah, we go over here, and X attack. I don't think he battles us. Hey Pokesatsu, did you come to study too? I went ahead and memorized everything that was up on the blackboard. After all, it's a trainer's job to avoid having their precious Pokemon hurt in battle, right? So, Pokesatsu, what brings you, huh? You got something for me? So what's this? Score, it's a town map, huh? Why are there two in here? I like it a lot, but I don't need two. Here, Pokesatsu, you take one. Well, according to the town map, I guess Orbrick City is where I should be going next. There's a gym, so it should be perfect for raising the Pokemon I just caught. Well, I'm on the road to becoming the greatest trainer of all time. See you around! And I believe, if you don't count Wally as a rival from Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, I believe Barry is the first instance of like a friendly rival. So we can go over here and battle these guys. And they will give us, I believe, a potion or an X item. Charlie! Now in Diamond and Pearl, I believe they both just have an Abra that knows Hidden Power. Ooh, X attack. And what's this going to do? Oh, okay. I love that we're bulky. And with the crit, way to go. Now these fights are relatively easy. I think the only one you would struggle with is maybe if you chose Turtwig. I could be wrong there, but yeah. Little of a Bidoof. Now, thankfully it doesn't get the water typing just yet. It'll only get the water typing when it evolves, so I think it then becomes a normal water type, which I think prior to Bidoo or Bibarel, I don't think there was ever a normal water type in Gens 1 through 3. I could be wrong on that. I'll put something up when I'm wrong, but yeah. If you just spam your stab attack, you should be fine. Now, before I forget, just like with Heart Gold Nuzlocke, I did put this through the Universal Game Randomizer. And I only did that to make it to where certain evolutions are easier to obtain. So it's why I'll be able to use Pokemon like Caesar, Steelix, Machamp, etc. We were actually confident that we would do pretty good, but I'm completely impressed by how tough you are. You like talk to my friend and get a nice item from him. You're really good. You must have been studying every day. We were no match for you at all. You'd be able to use this properly. Here you go. We got a potion. Now, it's either in this town or in Orberg. There's a building we can enter that gives us a Dusk Ball. And I'm going to heal before I activate that spinning guy's little quest-a-do. Oh ho ho! You call yourself a Pokemon trainer, and yet you have no Poketch? That's it. Pokemon Watch, or Poketch for short. Oh my, you are a rare case indeed. You see, I invented and now manufacture Poketches. Not only that, I'm now conducting the Poketch promotional campaign. All you have to do is find 3 clowns in Jubilife City. If you can find them, I will gift you with a Poketch. And all of these are just very simple answers. Hi, I'm a Pokemon campaign clown. Let's roll out my question. Does a Pokemon grow by defeating others and getting experience points? Yes. You're absolutely correct. Pokemon grow stronger by defeating other Pokemon in battle. Some Pokemon even grow into an entirely different form and process, known as evolution. There you go. Number 1. It was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was number 1. Hi, I'm a Poketch campaign clown. Let's roll out my question. Can a Pokemon hold an item? Yes. Pokemon may hold a single item. Some items become effective as soon as they are held by a Pokemon. Berries are eaten by Pokemon as necessary during battle. Here you go. Yeah, for some reason they put number 3 here instead of number 2. Because number 2 is all the way over here. Hi, I'm a Poketch campaign clown. Let's roll out my question. Just like Pokemon types and move, Pokemon also have types? Yes. Except in the very rare instance where if you have Curse on a non-ghost type, it will just be typeless. Oh, and the only other move that's typeless is the move Struggle. So, if the Pokemon type matches its move type, that move is made as much more powerful, aka stab or same type attack bonus. Here you go. And now we have Hall Tree. I think there's a... No, okay, I thought there was an item there. No. Oh, there is an item over here. So something they did with, as you can see with the DS games, is they took advantage of its 3D capabilities. So a lot of these buildings and stuff are actually 3D rendered. It's a potion. Alright, let's go get our Poketch, and the color will change depending on which gender you chose. Blue for boys, pink for girls. Okay, let me count your coupons. 1, 2, 3, bravo, I say, bravo! In return for these coupons, I present you with the Pokemon Watch, or Poketch for short. Now, something to mention about the Poketch. In Diamond and Pearl, it did not have 2 buttons for an up and down. You literally would have to press the button and make sure you stop at the right one, because these do have multiple apps. Touch the Poketch screen and you'll find the apps that are right for you. Now there are different ones. There's one for telling time, there's a calculator, there's a step counter, there's an app to let you view your party without having to pause the menu. And that's it so far. Now there's 2 important apps I would want to get. There's the Dowsing Machine app, which is given to you by Dawn, and then there's the Friendship Checker. The Friendship Checker is very good for seeing if a friendship evolution is close to evolving or not. So yeah, I don't need to heal, right? Yeah. What am I saying? Of course I don't. Because, like, the app that lets you see your Pokemon in your party also tells you how healthy they are. Okay, go ahead and head in here. Because this lady... Oh, your Pokemon is quite adorable. Here, try to make it hold this Quick Claw. She gives us the Quick Claw, which basically has a small chance of letting us move first regardless of the move. So I will be placing this on... our Piplup. Again, I'll think of the name when I'm done recording this and I'm editing this, so... Now holding the quick claw. So yeah, if my memory is correct, I believe we'll get our next steel type at Gardenia's gym. I think it's not Celestic or Salacion. No, god damn it. Just want to make sure it's not this one. You buy some heal balls, Pokemart? Heal ball completely heals Pokemon captured on the spot. Yeah. Oh, and the party app also lets you know if your Pokemon is holding an item. So really good if you're grinding, so that way you can check if there's an item that your pickup Pokemon picked up. Okay, I think I'm gonna make my way to Orberg, and then once we get to Orberg City, I'll call it an episode. And I just remembered there's a trainer battle here. So what I'm gonna do is, well, I have to go that way later, so I'll hold off on going there, and we'll just go and get this battle over with. Hey, Pokesatsu, tell me you got a little tougher. Me? Do you need to ask? Of course I got tougher. Come on, I'll demonstrate it to you. I also really love the rival battle theme in this. Like I said, I could gush for hours about how good the DS music is. Now, I could be wrong, but I think my stat changes will reset if I switch out. So when he switches into Turtwig, I'll switch back. Oh my god, itchy nose. But I believe it's leveled up enough to where it'll have its stab Razor Leaf. So that's still going to do a good amount of damage to us. If I can at least get a Growl off, because Razor Leaf is a physical attack in this generation. I'll try to get a Growl off. If I can at least get one Growl off, I'll be fine. But, yeah. You bitch. Yes. Go, HM! And that's pretty much all an HM Slave is good for, is for helping you get through the game, but also as a good mon to sack off and sack— oh, I don't have Growl. Fuck. Well, every little bit of damage helps, so... Why did you miss? Ooh, HM for the crit. So if he doesn't heal, this should kill. Because even with the Quick Claw, your opponent can still heal first. Okay, good. Oh god. Okay, good, we got a crit off. 1, 2, 3 experience. Water Sport doesn't really... Also, if you know, you know, but that is a very poorly named move. Because, like, they call Mud Spout, but they call this Water Sport. What? What do you mean I lost? Well, that's it. That's the last time I'll ever lose. I'm going to be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. The first thing to do is take on the Orberg City Gym. I'm going to toughen up for that, totally. Okay, I'm going to heal, and then we'll get back to it. I get my get up and go from my Pokemon. Here we go. Kricketot, Zubat. Does he actually have those? Now, I would worry about the Kricketot because it does have Bite. But if you're smart, then you'll be able to get around it. How much is this gonna do? Okay. That's a special attack anyway, so whatever. Oh no. I can at least get another one off before it releases the energy. If it kills, yippee. If not, then we'll send out HM. Yep, we're sending out HM. What would really be like a dick move on the developer part is if they had a Pokemon use Bide, but it also has Arena Trap. Like, that would be such a dick move. Like, I'm not even kidding. That would be like rage-inducing. Kinda wish I had Peck, because Piplup does get Peck, but we'll deal with what we can. A critical hit. And Zubat. Battle. I think all it knows right now is just the Leech Life and Supersonic, but I'll probably get out the Supersonic. Now, even though this Zubat is level 6, it could still very well be a speed tie, but still. $69. Nice. Ah, my Pokemon! Okay, time to heal again, and then we will continue. And the reason I went around this kid is because there's an item here, a free Pokeball. Yeah, don't need the trainer tips. Okay. So I do want to grab that item over there. Shanks. Now, I don't think Shanks gets Spark until, I want to say, level 13, maybe? But either way, the bubble is not going to do a whole lot, so we're pretty much just going to have to rely on Pound, which will get replaced by Peck, so... So sad and so crushed. Yeah, they really hit you with the wild battles back to back on this one. Before I challenge the Pokemon Gym Leader, I'll test my strength out on you. Do you have the one I think you have? You do not. And because your special defense isn't that great, we can use a Stab Bubble. Bubble. Okay, that did way less than I thought it was going to do. Also, Piplup out here hitting the fucking crits, dude. Like, holy shit. Now, this trainer is going to have like one of every Pokemon. I'm just gonna wait for her to notice me. Or I guess I have to go talk to her. Never mind. It just stuttered. I don't like that it just stuttered. So I believe she has a Bidoof, a Starly, a Shanks, a Kricketot, and a Abra. I could be wrong on one of those, but I know for a fact she at least has a Kricketot and an Abra. But dude, this already knows Absorb, and we do have good special defense, but I want to be careful, so we're going to send out HM just to do some damage. Yeah, especially since it's powering up. Now, if HM does get experience, that's fine. I don't care either way. I was more so worried about the grass type than anything else, so... Aha, okay. I knew she had an Abra at least. For some reason I thought she had a Kricketot. Oh well. Because your physical defense is trash, we're gonna use Pound. Like, look at that. Huh? You're finished so soon? Don't say a goddamn word. Okay, I believe she is also a trainer. If we need to heal Pip-Up in battle, we will. So, maybe you're the one I thought had the Kricketot. We'll see here in a second. Oh, fuck, she's got a sight. What am I worried about? What the fuck was I worried about? Jesus. Alright, stab bubble's not gonna do a whole lot, so we're gonna have to rely on Pound. Gotta beat the shit out of this thing with our fucking fists. Okay, I'm gonna try and get that item. God damn it. Now, I know it's very tempting to use the repel as soon as you get it, but hold on to that son of a bitch, because you're gonna need it. Oh fuck, I forgot about that item. And next, defend. Okay, before I cut back to going into the cave, I want to show y'all something I think interesting with the speed up. No, just listen for it when I exit the building. Because of how the speed up works on this emulator, it kind of turns into like a jazz swing dance song. I don't know the exact genre, but you know the ones I'm talking about from like the 1920s. So, or was it the 1930s? I don't know. Okay. Oreburg Gate. That sparkly new Pokétch. Your awkwardness as a traveler. Still pretty new to train. Why are you calling me awkward, huh? Why am I awkward? I'm watching you. But it's all good. You're a new fellow friend of Pokemon. So let me make you use this hidden machine. HM06 Rock Smash. A Pokemon learning Rock Smash can smash small boulders in the field, but the trainer has to have the gym badge from Orberg City. If you don't have that badge, you can't make a Pokemon use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. What he says is true. Now I believe these campers have water-type Pokemon, so this will be interesting. Well, at the very least I know one of them has a Psyduck. Oh god, not the Shanks. HM, you go out there. Please don't have Intimidate. Okay, good, it just has Rivalry. Which is also not good, because I'm pretty sure our Piplup is a male. Yay! The little bit of damage we can get off is great. So, yeah, like I said, Shinx can have one of two abilities. Rivalry or Intimidate. Rivalry, basically, if it's facing a Pokemon of the same gender, its attack will increase. But if it's the opposite gender, its attack will decrease. Now, Piplup may actually evolve before we even face the gym, because I don't know what level it evolves at. So, we might see an evolution today, we might not. It just kind of depends. Okay, I know for a fact one of them had a Psyduck. Maybe I'm thinking of Diamond and Pearl. Bubble. Yeah, at the very least, it should be a somewhat easy sweep for Rourke, the Rock Gym leader. I'm just hoping I'm correct and that the Grass Gym will have Bronzor, and that is a Steel Psychic type, which will be useful. And I do have certain abilities in mind of what I want them to have. So there's going to be a lot of like either just cuts straight to what I'm looking for or montages of looking. It just kind of depends, so. Alright. One step. Why? It's always the one step. Alright, I don't think we're gonna get a battle. At least I hope not. We'll see. Howdy, trainer. Huh? Uh-oh. You don't have a single gym badge? You better do something about that. I'll take you to the Pokemon gym. And yes, I'm doing that voice specifically because he said howdy. Huh? There's someone there. We will talk to that someone in a second. Right now, I want to heal. Because I'm almost positive there's a battle in this town against him. I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong, but still something to look out for nonetheless. Oh, what's you, Pokesatsu? You finally got here? You're slow like always. Anyway, the gym leader's tough, like seriously. If the gym leader's this tough, I wonder how he compares to my dad. Oh, I just drifted there. Anyway, the gym leader's gone off to the coal mine. If you want to take on the gym leader, you better go off to the mine. They yearn for the mines. Now, this NPC is actually very special, because if you find elemental plates, which are used for Arceus, I know it's Arceus, but or for some of you out there, Arceus. Shout out to MandJTV. I just call him Arceus, just because. Yeah, he'll read you different lore based on the different plates you give him. Okay. If we go over here, there we go. We get a heart scale. These are very important and useful. Basically, a heart scale, which was introduced in Generation 3, has the power to help your Pokemon relearn moves that either are moves that you deleted over, or in some cases, new moves that the Pokemon never gets until it evolves. Got a yellow shard and a pearl. So yeah, I know where some of the hidden items are. I don't know where all of them are. And I will be taking advantage of the Sentinel Underground when we get to it. Go and grab this item over here. Another free Pokeball. Now, if I wanted to, I could catch a Onix and evolve it into a Steelix. However, it is better to wait to catch Steelix later, because I believe it's this generation only where Steelix was actually a wild encounter. You didn't have to evolve him. And there also are Pokemon battles here to take advantage of for level ups, which I will be doing, so. The escape rope. Again, don't use it. It's very tempting, but just hang on to it. Fine, alrighty then. Just a quick battle while I'm on a break. Cheerio, dude. Cheerio, dude. I want to say it's level 16 that Piplup evolves into a Primplup, but we'll kind of see. Because I'm almost positive it learns Peck before it levels up, before it evolves, so. Nice job on the crits. Okay, stand back and watch this. Using the hidden move Rock Smash, a butter blocking your way. Fallen boulders need to be smashed so they're out of the way. You could get the badge from the gym in town, you'd be able to do this too. Of course, you have to beat the gym leader first. That'd be me. Also, fun fact. If you haven't seen the anime, Rourke is actually the son of another gym leader. A potion. I'm going to let you know a secret. I stuck my Pokemon to work. Yep. Replace Pound with that. Yeah, it's still a physical move, but it's better to have a stab flying type move and not need it than need it and not have it. It's not even stab. What the fuck am I even saying? Okay. Alrighty. Now, I do have time to take on the gym if I want to, but I've already been recording for over an hour, so that is actually going to do it for today's episode. As always, I will have links in the description to stuff that I've used and or referenced. If you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and as always, have a wonderful rest of your day.